Hey, welcome to the video. I'm going to show you essentially what I eat in a day that is a bit more of a cheat day for me and what that actually looks like. So full disclaimer, this is not going to be a weight loss video in terms of doing exactly what I'm going to do, but this is how I believe you can eat once you learn the habits that are going to help you lose weight and then also maintain it. So for me, being able to eat like this on a Sunday and go out and have some fun is something I never thought that I would be able to do. I thought that if I was ever going to lose weight and I've lost 40 pounds, it would be with some kind of crazy raw diet that I would have to do for the rest of my life. And I just got this cut and I was thinking about it for so long. I love it and there's so many sensory issues that are just now gone. My hair feels really healthy. So let me know what you think of the bob in the comments, and if you've been thinking about it for a while, this is just my experience. Do it, because you're not gonna get it out of your system otherwise, and I'm obsessed. When I was on a weight loss phase, I'd always have the potatoes and the veg and the hummus, but I wouldn't add tofu. Now that I'm very, very intentional about building muscle, I make sure that I always bring tofu. I always try to have like a tofu rich, protein rich day, even if it is going to be less of an ideal day for me. It's been amazing having my general manager and friend Keisha here for the last couple of weeks, but she's leaving and flying out back to LA tomorrow. So we're going to make a bit of a day of going to Auckland, staying the night and having a few planned splurges. But even though I know I'm going to be eating some pastries, I'm still going to make up a filling lunch for us to have and a filling breakfast to have on the way. And porridge is just my go-to. I add protein now that I'm on this gains journey, and then I'm just going to add some veg as well for us to snack on the way. The way that I like to do planned splurges is a lot more addition to my normal kind of routine. I eat potatoes every day, I eat veggies every day. I like these kind of things. I love my tofu. I'm obsessed with my nutritional yeast and then Vegeta combo, which is what I'm making right here. And so we'll add some pastries. We'll probably go out for dinner and have some drinks, but it means that we can eat this kind of food as well, rather than having an entire day where we go off the rails, feel terrible tomorrow, and end up eating more than we want to anyway because we're not full and satisfied. I bought some stewed plums in this and it is absolutely epic. I just put them in a pot with some water and a little bit of sugar and they're insane. So if you ever get a chance to stew some plums, I highly recommend. So I've made porridge for me and Keisha, but I'm going to make a little smoothie for Nick.
Yes.
Yum?
Yum.
How's porridge?
Amazing.
Good. I'm excited to eat it. Cannot do this with one hand though.
It's very desserty.
This lady next to us is taking badass. There's this cute little vegan pastry shop in Auckland that we absolutely love going to. I'm actually really glad that it's not in my town because I probably go there way too much. But our friends picked up some pastries for us, so we sat in the park and ate them, and it was pretty good. It was pretty delicious, I'm not gonna lie. You judging me? How was your vegan treats?
My tweets.
We need coffee.
We really do.
Coffee. And you can get a tattoo. Tell if I'm recording. We found this super cute little supermarket on Ponsonby Road, and I don't know about you, but I just love going and seeing like bougie little supermarkets. Let me know in the comments if you're the same. There's just something fun about seeing products that you don't normally see. I've been looking for these everywhere at home and I wanted to make them for Christmas. I'm going to get two. One for me and one for my friend. It's exciting. Grocery shopping is exciting. Don't know why, but little shelves. Alright, so Keisha's going to get a tattoo and I'm thinking about getting a piercing. And we've got our lunch here, just like sitting outside the tattoo place, about to eat some food. You know what I've got because you saw me pack it. I'm excited to eat some potatoes and tofu. Cold water. Some hummus? Hummus. No elsewhere. Look how cute we are.
I take it. Slimy, but satisfying.
What did you put as my thing? You can call me.
Spiegel.
I love that. And I feel like I can really get behind this hair.
I really can.
What was that?
I love your hair so much.
Alright, here we go. Got the drink. Cheers. Ooh, not bad. Got a spicy margarita. What'd you get?
I got a
Something fruity.
mocktail mojito.
Yum. Is it good?
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Just waiting for our food, so we thought we'd have like a little walk, look at the architecture around in Ponsonby. Take some photos. Looking for inspo. Oh, that's pretty. We'll sit out there in the morning.
Oh, what do you mean by April?
Coming here.
This looks so good. Yum.
I concur. Right. We're somewhere else. Tonic. Yes. You're having eye contact.
You did that
Yes.
before.
Vegan pizza. I'm pretty full, but alright, well the night is not over yet.
The night is young.
The night is young. We'll go to our place.
I'm sad that you're leaving.
But we won't think about that just
Okay,
yet.
I'll be back soon.
Yes, I've already made some plans. Nick's hooning it along as he does. Dropped off our friend. Auckland is done.
Yeah.
Kind of sad. Back to normality. Let's have a really honest conversation about how I can eat like this and have some treats while still maintaining my weight. I want to be real because I used to see people who would eat like chocolate bars and like vegan goodies and pastries, and they look to be really free with their diet, and I thought they had some kind of special metabolism. I want to dispel this myth because I was able to lose 40 pounds eating the way that I do. I now have these kind of things and my metabolism isn't special. I struggled with this for about 8-9 years, constantly dieted from about 20. So it is possible to change your behavior on food and change that outcome. And here's the 4 reasons that I believe that I can do that now. Number 1, my normal, as in my 90% of time, is not like this. I don't eat pastries every week, I don't go out to eat, and I would say around 3 days out of the month in total in terms of food, I'm having something a little bit different. I prefer to have whole foods meals like the porridge, the potatoes, tofu that you saw, and then add in a few little treats like some pastries or going out to dinner rather than having that be like a full cheat day, so to speak. Most importantly, the next day I'm back on track. My normal truly is eating a whole foods plant-based diet. Whereas I see a lot of people who will have a cheat day, or they will have somewhere where they're eating more treats, and then the next day is the similar kind of thing, and it leads into a cheat month or a cheat year. This was actually a comment that I got talking about how this happens to this person, and it's really important to look at, well, what is my environment around my normal? Do I have an environment that is set up to support me going to be straight back on track? This is so important that I actually filmed another video showing you exactly what my next day looks like. That's going to be next, so make sure you look at that one if you want to know how I get straight back on track. Number 2 is I still eat a really filling breakfast. I ate a lot of potatoes and I ate oatmeal. It's not all or nothing for me. It's not, oh, I'm going to have a cheat day, or oh, I had something sweet and now I'm going to be binging. I'm thinking about how can I stay full and satisfied? What meals are going to help me to feel that way? What meals are going to give me the most energy? And for me, that is starting my day with oatmeal or porridge, and then having potatoes that I always bring with me. The more you can get out of all or nothing thinking around your lifestyle, the more food freedom you will actually get. Number 3 is maintenance is a lot easier than weight loss. And I was talking to my mother-in-law the other day because she was surprised that she hadn't gained weight even though she'd been moving less over Christmas and eating slightly more than normal. She was actually surprised and wondering if something was wrong and that she was just going to suddenly gain all this weight back that she's lost. And we talked about it in terms of just being simple physics. When she was losing weight, she was having more calories going out than what she had coming in, which creates a deficit. Now that she's not moving as much, she's burning less calories, she's eating slightly more, so she's kind of equilibriumized, or equilibriumized, I don't know how you say that, but it doesn't mean that she's going to gain weight, it just means that she's going to plateau, which is essentially what maintenance is. So you do have a bit more give at this stage, and that's where I am right now. The key is to be really honest about what your normal looks like. If I was to let this slip into a habit and to do this every single week, then my overall calories are going to go up, which means that I would start gaining weight. But because my normal is going right back on track, it's about 90% whole foods, I'm able to maintain that. I'm not losing though, so please bear that in mind. Number 4 is I maintain a lower body fat percentage because I do a lot of strength training. And it means that I can maintain about a 16% body fat, and this is a lot lower than it was a couple of years ago, even when I was skinnier and lighter. But because now I have more muscle mass, I can afford to eat more calories and still maintain that because I'm maintaining a bigger vehicle, if you will, and a bigger vehicle just simply needs more fuel. I'm also a bit fatter. I have more fat on my body. I'm about 4 kilos up from where I was, about 8 pounds from my lowest weight. And I'm not trying to maintain a shredded physique year round. I like the physique I have. In fact, I'm trying to, well, I've taken a pause from it, but I was trying to bulk a little bit and build some muscle. So for me, I can eat like this because it aligns with a physique that I'm able to maintain easily. If I had a goal to be a lot leaner, I wouldn't be able to do that. So it's really important to have a really clear idea of where you can sit, and some of this is going to be trial and error, and still have the body that you want. And this is what works for me. But it's been 4 years of figuring that out. Please bear that in mind. I have a very realistic idea of what my body can maintain normally because I've had 3-4 years to figure out what that actually looks like for me. And there's been a little bit of weight gain and a little bit of weight loss in that time, but it's mostly been stable. I truly never thought that I'd have the level of freedom that I do with food today. And I want to be really honest about this because I never thought that I'd have it. The most important takeaway for me is that I had to build habits that support where I am now and be really clear and honest about what normal looked like. And if I didn't have that, then I wouldn't be able to maintain this. So I'm pretty confident because I always go back to those core habits. A lot of people try and skip the grind. They try and skip the messy middle and go straight from trying to lose weight and being intentional about that, but also having all the treats and all of the normal behavior that they would that led to the weight gain in the first place. I truly believe you have to do your time. You have to go through a phase of building those solid habits, learning to say no, learning to not go out, and then you can slowly start adding those things in if you want to know where that part is where you can have a little bit, but you're not actually letting that jeopardize your progress. And I would strongly recommend you build the habits first. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. I wanted to give you a clear view of what my lifestyle looks like now, and my 10% of time. Let me know in the comments what you did find most helpful, if you find this inspiring and encouraging and hopeful and helpful, and I'll see you next week for another video. The next video that you will see is how I get back straight on track, what I do, all my prep, so that this does not become a slippery slope. So if you're interested in that, then keep watching and subscribe so that you can look at that video. All right, I'll see you next week. Bye.